You can go around the speed bumps. Just watch out for the 20 zone. Quite a few 20 zones popping up around here, so we've got to keep our eyes peeled. Yeah, good decision, well done. Yeah, when it comes to go around these squares, nothing coming the other way, doesn't matter which side, but definitely the left side with oncoming traffic, so excellent, well done. I would take a more defensive road position when you've got traffic this close to us. Yeah, good. So don't be afraid again just to change from position 2 to a bit further to the left there, just for your own safety really, particularly with the bigger vehicles on narrow roads like lorries and buses and things. And that's a good distance away from the parked cars there. Good. Right, chance to practice your hill start here. Just mirrors, so that's fine, no problem. Yeah, good hill start, well done. All good. Now, did you see the 30 sign before the bridge? Yeah, so easy to miss it, isn't it? So you can think you're still in a 20, but there is a little repeater sign up here, look. Just to remind you, you're in 30. Yeah, so that 30 sign was just before the box junction. It's super easy to miss. Okay, Sam, now in a minute we'll be approaching Fleecebridge roundabout, which you'll almost definitely do on the test. Now, Fleecebridge is what we call a spiral roundabout, so new lanes keep appearing on the right-hand side of it. The way to do this, if the exit that you want is beyond the 12 o'clock position, as per normal, you enter the roundabout in the right-hand lane, but what you do is keep filtering into the new lanes as they appear on the right of you until they stop saying the exit that you want. So the exit that we want on this occasion is Bournemouth and Ringwood. So we look at the sign here, you can see it's exit number 3, round about the 2 o'clock position. So as per a normal roundabout, we go into the roundabout in the right hand lane. Don't really need to indicate on this one. You can if you want to, we don't really need to. Now the trick here is we just keep moving across to the right until the lane on the right stops saying Bournemouth and Ringwood. So what we don't want to do is drift into a different lane here. It's so easy to drift into the Wimborne lane here. So you can see on the right hand side under the bridge there it says Ringwood. So that's the lane that we want. What you don't want to do is drift across this dotted line on our left into the Wimborne lane. You can only use that lane if you enter this roundabout in the left hand lane. Okay, so just watch the lane discipline. Yeah, perfect. Now normally we'd keep moving across to the right, but while we're here we can have a little look down the road there. Probably can't make it out from here, but the new lane which is about to appear doesn't actually say Ringwood anymore, it says Pool, so we don't want that lane. So as of now we're in the correct lane. Don't go into the Pool lane. Yeah, we want Bournemouth and Ringwood, that's it. Yeah, we'd only go into the Pool lane if we're going round to Pool, but we're heading for Bournemouth and Ringwood. But yeah, once it stops saying Bournemouth and Ringwood, then that means we are in the correct lane for the exit, and we'll just stay in this lane all the way around. We'll do a few of these over the course of the next couple of days. It's quite easy once you get the hang of it. Now what we can do at this point is pop the left signal on if you like, because we're taking the next exit. Okay, good, and don't worry about the left lifesaver. Take the next exit into the estate. Yeah, that left lifesaver is not really accomplishing anything. To be fair, a right one is probably more beneficial, isn't it? Because quite often you can get people trying to overtake you off the roundabout. I've seen it happen there. So we don't have to do one specifically for the test there, but I would certainly advise if you're thinking about doing one, a right one is more beneficial. Now again, in that situation, there's see all those signposts on the side of the road there, and they weren't too bad to be fair, but if they were much taller than that, it would really obstruct the view of the car driver coming out, so we might want to consider moving out to the right a little bit. Good, well done, that was good defensive riding with that car. Looked like they're going to come through, and you moved across to the left a little bit. Nice. And what we're going to do now, Sam, is take the second left, please. So the second left. Yeah, that's excellent. Well done. So good road positioning, good observations, good entry speed. Well done. Yeah, I mean, you can argue whether you need to do a lifesaver there, or only moving a couple of feet across just to keep away from the parked cars. So I personally wouldn't bother with the lifesaver there, but if in doubt, do one. We are a little close to the cars there. Don't be afraid to use a bit more of the road there. We've got a lovely wide road here, so we can just bring the bike out a bit further, just in case the door opens. Okay, so on the next set of lights we will take a left, heading back into Poole. Okay, nice, and if you could get the bike into the right hand lane when able. Excellent. Now, I'm going to do Fleecebridge again, and this time I'm going to be heading for Dorchester. So if we look at the signpost coming up, you'll see Dorchester is all the way around exit number 4, around about the 4 o'clock position. So once again, right hand lane as we approach, and then we keep moving across to the right until it doesn't say Dorchester anymore. Now this is where it gets a bit odd, so watch the road markings very carefully for Dorchester. Yeah, good. It's so easy to go into the Wimborne lane here. Now it's even easier to get into the Wimborne lane here, because if you look at the road marking straight in front of us here, it actually pushes us all the way out to the outside here. And it's so easy to drift into that Wimborne lane over there, so just be careful. That's alright, took the wrong exit, but remember, it doesn't matter if you go the wrong way, does it? As long as it's done safely. You did a signal, you came off. Yeah, obviously there's no way you're going to correct yourself at that point, so don't worry. As I say, no faults attached to going the wrong way as long as it's done safely. But yeah, you knew what you did. Dorchester was just a little bit further around. No drama. Okay, Sam, let's take the next left, just where those cars have come out from. Now be careful with this jogger. Remember, new highway code rules. If she's crossing the road, she has right of way over us. Yep, good sensible approach speed there. And we'll take the next right, please. The next right. Be careful, look at the road. See how it just comes back on us? It's quite a sharp turn. Yeah, not too bad. Obviously a bit wide there. So on a road like that, where it does almost double back on us, best just to slow it right down. So there's a little bit of a swan neck there. Again, not a big problem. Didn't go that wide. Might get a fault for the swan neck. They just get a little bit twitchy if you get really close to the curb, which obviously we didn't do there. Yeah, so just slow it down for that particular junction. But good lifesavers, all good there. And we're just approaching some lights now, Sam. We'll just follow the road straight ahead. Yeah, good. So many people miss that keep clear. Well done, well spotted. Honestly, I see it all the time. Yeah, they just stop right on top of it. So well done, well spotted. If you want to put the bike to neutral, stretch your hands, feel free. Obviously, you wouldn't do it on the test, but you can do it during training. I remember just nodding those mirrors every so often, looking for cyclists mainly, but we do get bikers coming up beside us as well. Just don't want anything to catch us by surprise, basically. Now there's a car on my right, so he's got a little bit of my attention. He's just coming out of that junction there. Very kind of you. Yeah, I would. Okay, no worries. Yeah, obviously she had to give way to us, but you're definitely right to be cautious. How does he know where she's going? She hasn't got an indicator on, so he's gone right up beside her. What, she wants to turn right? I guess he's going to try and get away on the amber light, which is an offence, I'd like to point out. Crossing that white line on a red and amber is the same as going through a red line. Let's see what he does. Love his protective clothing as well. What's that t-shirt? Little shoes on. Okay, let's take the next left, please, Sam. Next left, please. Okay, trying to stay more in the middle of the lane. I know it's easier to turn by moving out to the right, but it just opens up a big gap on your left. I know examiners are not a fan of that manoeuvre. Now just over the crest of the hill here, Sam, there's a right turn which I'd like you to take, so it'll be the next right from here. Okay, now I think you did a lifesaver, but it was too late. You just did it just as you turn. So do it just as the junction starts. So I'll talk you through in just a second. We'll take a left at the end. So bring the bike towards the curb, otherwise something can come at the inside of you. That's it. So it's position 1 on the left turns, which is just... Imagine if there was double yellow lines there, your left foot would be just beside them. Just give you an idea of where you are positioned. Right, so we've got cyclists, so obviously watching out for them. Lovely hand signals by him there. Okay, let's take the next right. So our road position is correct already. So mirrors signal right. Maybe move to the left a little bit with this car muscling his way through. And then a lifesaver now, and then it's done. Head back up again. Don't turn too early. Ooh, just about made it there without cutting the corner. Yeah, so what I do is I do the lifesaver just before the junction. There's no point doing it as you're turning. It accomplishes nothing at that point. Okay, let's carry on down to the end of the road and we'll turn right. No rush, no rush. Take your time. Particularly when you've got quite a restricted view, it's best just to come to a total stop, take a breath, and go when you're ready. Yep, nice. And if we proceed to the end of the road now, Sam, and we'll turn left. Okay, no rush. Okay, left again, please. Left again. Good road positioning. I will just follow the road straight ahead at the mini roundabout. Yeah, don't worry about the right indicator. Okay, now something the examiner will do is get you to pull over somewhere safe several times. This is somewhere where you can park up. So what I like to do here, Sam, is just take your time, no rush, but if you like to pull over somewhere safe. Keep your speed up though, keep it to 30, don't slow down. And then just pull over somewhere where you could park up safely. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Obviously, well done for spotting. We had double yellows there, didn't we? We had bus stops, we had crossings, we had junctions. My only critique of where you've stopped here is on a left-hand corner. It just makes it a little tricky to see behind. So myself, I would have just carried on down the road a little bit till we get a nice straight bit of road or a right-hand bend, which is much easier. It's okay stopping here, but just be cautious. Cars do come up around that corner like a rake to the butt out of hell sometimes. So continue when you're ready. Bit of a hill as well, so that makes it a little bit more challenging. So no roll back. That's it. Good. Take your time. As I say, they do come around that corner really quick. Okay, yeah, not too bad. Slight roll back, so just keep that back brake on just a smidgen longer, and I'll just show you a better location to stop. And there will always be a location like this when the examiner does ask you to pull over somewhere safe. I don't want you to stop now, but you can see the road just straightens up beautifully here, so anywhere up here would just be a bit nicer for you, just to make your life a bit easier, really. Okay, off we go. Okay, the end of the road then, let's take a left turn. Yep, good, well done. I'll just keep going, I'll catch you up in just a second. Nice hill start as well. Okay, I'm just behind the BMW. I'll get past him in just a minute. Don't know if you noticed, but there was a lady driving a blue car who was actually trying to overtake me coming out of the junction. That's the downside of bringing the bike across to the left. Because we're not dominating that lane, it can encourage people, particularly when we've got L plates on, as nuts as it sounds, to try and overtake us coming out of the junction. So that's just something to be aware of. Okay, if we proceed to the lights then, Sam, and we'll take a right turn, okay? So right turn at the lights, please. Now, here you might be asking, do we need to do a lifesaver before we turn right? Well, we've got an island there which is protecting us, so actually we should be fine without one, but it's just a nice little habit to develop. So right turn, right lifesaver. And yet another chance to practice your hill starts. Good, well done. The roundabout will turn left, please, Sam. So roundabout left turn. Yeah, nice observations there. Well done. And the traffic lights will take a right turn. Just a quick right mirror check is suffice. Not really moving across enough to warrant the lifesaver. So road positioning is really important here. So what we're going to do when the light goes to green, we're going to keep the bike to the right so traffic can pass up the inside of us. Now again, look at the road. See how it doubles back on us a little bit there. So we don't want to go too far forward, otherwise the turn is very, very challenging. So move into the junction then. That's it. I was stopped. He's letting us go then. So quick lifesaver. Like good. There we go. Yeah, it's great when people let you go like that. You know, technically a flashing light is a warning, but you slowed down and you did give a hand signal as well. So we take the opportunity, but it's so easy to forget the lifesaver there. It's like, oh, they let me go, and you just turn without doing the check. Good stuff. Right, off we go. A lot of debris in the road there. Try not to ride across it as you ride straight across it. It's not too much of a problem in a straight line, it's just in the corners it gets a bit sketchy. But yeah, ideally don't ride across a big pile of leaves like that. Now, Sam, we're just approaching the Civic Centre Gyratory. So what we're going to be doing is heading for Dorchester. So Basically it's just paying attention to the road markings here. So as we approach, we can have a look at the sign coming up, and we'll see that Dorset is all the way around exit number 4, so we should be in the right hand lane. Good. You can switch off your indicator now, it's a gyrator rather than a roundabout. Now there will be lanes dedicated for the exits, so because we're going all the way around about 4 o'clock position, then we're going to need the right hand lane. Now this is a pig to get out of this junction, so no rush. If you see a gap, do go. Okay, so go if you're able, don't worry about me. Excellent, well done. Good. Quite sure that car's stopping. Interesting. So just keep heading for Dorset and Wimborne. I might be tempted to a couple of beeps of the horn with that guy, because we would have been right in his blind spot there as he was trying to pull away. So don't be afraid to use the horn. Now we'll just keep on the road straight ahead at the next set of lights.